Hi moms and dads. Look at this. In 2026, AI solves math in a second. But AI can't give your child a feel for numbers. That's not calculation, it's brain wiring. In the next 10 minutes, your child meets the tool that builds it. 5,000 years old. Tamil families call it mani chattai. Watch a child move a bead. See 5 appear. A new path lights up in their brain. Unused paths fade. Used paths grow. That's what we carve today. Ready? Think of your child's brain as a forest. Every skill is a path. Use a shortcut, calculator, phone, AI, and the path stays unused. It fades. The abacus is not a shortcut. Hands move. Eyes track. Brain builds. Kids who build number paths early catch what AI misses. A bad price at the store. A tip that feels wrong. That's the edge. Look at this. This is an abacus. 5,000 years old. Still the fastest way to teach a child what numbers feel like. Not look like. Feel like. Look closely. How many parts do you see? 3? 5? Count with me: frame, beam, rods, beads. 4 parts. Remember them. The frame. Think of it like the picture frame around a painting. It holds everything in place. Without it, the rods fall, the beads roll. Every good tool starts with something that holds the rest. Your child's math starts here too. Name it once. Point. Move on. 13 vertical sticks. We call them rods. Each rod is more than a stick, it's a place. Ones. Tens. Hundreds. Thousands. A child who names a rod as a place, not a stick, counts faster by second grade. 13 rods. 13 places. One tool. Across the middle, the beam. Gold bar. Here's the rule that matters. A bead only counts when it touches the beam. Touching, counted. Not touching, 0. Watch. On. Off. On. Off. Your child learns this rule today, and carries it through every level after. It's the first feel rule. 3 parts down: frame, rods, beam. Beads come next. Under the beam, 4 lower beads on every rod. Each one counts as 1. Push 1 up, 1. 2 up, 2. All 4 up, 4. But why only 4? Why not 5? Because 5 lives above. That constraint is the insight. Fewer beads, smarter math. Above the beam, 1 upper bead. 1. Not 4. 1. but this bead is worth 5. 5 on its own. Think of 5 small coins versus 1 gold coin. Same value. Less work. That's the upper bead. Down, touching the beam, worth 5. Up, not touching, 0. Your child who learns this today is set for every number up to 9. Most kids trip on this on day 1. Can you guess what they do? Here's the mistake. Watch. They read the upper bead as 1. So when the upper is down and 2 lower beads are up, they see 2. But the upper bead is 5, not 1. Down upper, 5. 2 lowers, 2 more. 5 plus 2, 7. The upper bead, always 5. Never 1. Halfway there. You've met the tool. Next, your child's hands. Push 1 lower bead up to the beam. What number shows? 1. Only the touch of 1 bead. That's counting on an abacus. Your turn. Pick up your abacus. Push 1 lower bead up, touching the beam. That's 1. Now push it back down, not touching. 0. On. Off. 1. 0. Try it 5 more times. Feel the tip of the bead touch. That click is the count. The feel builds before the math does. Every abacus lesson starts at 0. Push every lower bead to the bottom. Push every upper bead to the top. No bead should touch the beam. That's 0 across all 13 rods. Kids who clear without looking at their hands by week 4 are ahead of their class. Show me 5. 2 ways. 1. Push all 4 lower beads up. 4 plus 1 more? You don't have a 5th lower bead. So, way 2. Pull the upper bead down to the beam. 1 bead. 5. Feel the difference. The upper bead makes 5 the fastest move you'll ever do. Don't have an abacus in your hands right now? No problem. Go to tamilgeniuslab.com/tools/abacus visualizer. Same rods. Same rules. Same feel. Your child clicks beads instead of pushing them, but the brain builds the same paths. Bookmark it. Use it 5 minutes a day. Quick check. What is the upper bead worth? The answer, 5. Never 1. You have it. 5 points to keep. Frame, holds everything. Rods, 13 places, not 13 sticks. Beam, touching counts, not touching is 0. Lower beads, 4 per rod, each worth 1. Upper bead, 1 per rod, worth 5. Not 1. 5. Say them back in your head right now. Parents, 1 check tonight. Point at the upper bead. Ask your child, how much is this worth? If they say 5 without hesitating, today's lesson carved the path. If they say 1, replay the upper bead scene together. Not a test. A path check. Try the quiz at tamilgeniuslab.com/quiz/lesson1. Tell me in the comments, what number did your child make today? I read every comment. See you in the next lesson, moms and dads.